Trey, OT, OT. Trey, OT, OT. Straight OT, OT.
Hey, yo, what the f?
Hey, yo, that's how we starting the day off? Play my game? That's how we starting the day off? We just over here dropping bits? Oh, okay. I see you was born with it, huh?
I was born in it,
Yeah,
molded by it.
yeah. I see you. You're a man, a person of good taste, huh? Okay. Appreciate that. Thanks for the bits. What is your game? That's the question. Where can your game be found, sir? Ma'am? Individual? As promised, the infamous Friday streams. But never notice when you are live. Hey, I'm happy you decided to cut. I didn't know you were looking for me. A stranger looking for me. It's true. That's truly immaculate. I'm happy you made it. I hope you found it. It's a rare Friday stream. I had so much going on this week that I missed one stream, so I owe my community, and I'm a man of my word. Okay, I'm a man of my word.
When I came down.
What happened? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm happy to have you here. My name's Hero. This is Coding with Strangers. Today we're going back to the web dev. You know, No pomodoros, no news articles, none of that jive shit. We getting straight into the business. And you're a CST, and I'm in Central Standard Time. Uh, I'm in the Midwest of the U.S. So like it's very rare that I stream during the day, just because I'm normally at work right now. But I had a lot of interviews, a lot of I had a 6 hour technical exam yesterday. I had a daytime interview today, at 8:30, and I also had another interview on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've been out of the house doing other things. But I appreciate my community and people being patient with me, because no, y'all came to see me struggle with my code. Friday, you in? Hey, I love it. What type of game are you working on? Are you at work or what you doing? You just chilling? Wait, what time is it right now in the UK? You guys are like 5 hours ahead. So, oh yeah, your work day's over probably. Fridays like would be nice to have like daytime stream. No game learning Python. Python was my first baby mama. We love Python. Sin City was amazing. First love. Let's go to the chart. In fact, I'll show you the game that I built with Python. Wait, what's going on? Ooh. This isn't the game. This is my comic book. I was working on my comic book earlier today, or earlier yesterday. This game. It is the perfect lurker. It's a channel point. If you use the channel point, the perfect lurker, it'll enter you into the race. And this whole entire game runs off of Python. So as you can see, I just entered the race. There you are. And now you're in third place. And you basically make your way around the map for lurking. But this is the perfect lurker race, so every time you talk, you lose points. But there is a talking lurker, which will let you talk without losing points. And in addition to that, there's another bot that runs on this stream called the Perfect Stranger. Yeah, the Perfect Stranger. So this bot, when it's running, both these games run in Python. So these are my baby. Because the perfect lurker is designed for people who don't want to talk on my stream but want to feel part of the engagement. There's a lot of people who just watch the stream and don't talk. And at the time when I made the perfect lurker, I was currently making the perfect stranger. The perfect stranger gives people who talk in my chat points. So that way both parties can get something out of it. I don't know if that makes sense. It was something for both parties involved. Exactly. But, if you do want to talk and be in the race, you got the talking lurker and you got the channel points. Life is good, man. Life is great. So, yeah. But, yeah, I was working on this butte today. Hey, you can stay in the race and talk. You just won't show up on the leaderboard. But hey, do what you want. The world is your oyster. Do what you want. Do what you want, man. But yeah, so I finished this up. I did the principal line for this work. You got that jewelry on though. Yeah. Oh yeah. The screen at the bottom fills that out for you. And I think if you do !place, it'll tell you what place you're in, just in case you can't see the screen. All right, we'll save this and we'll come back to this later, because this is what we're working on today. Yeah, you can. So the yellow trap will stop people from behind you from catching you, and the red trap will send people, will hit people in front of you. Hey, yo, what's up, Grimy? Grimy, are you streaming today? My boy Grimy said give him one more week. Come catch him in a week. If you think it's sweet. Third week of May, Grimy's back? Hey, that needs to be posted somewhere. Hey, yo, let me pin this. I gotta pin this shit. That man said he's back, baby. Now, we love that for you. The community has missed you. On behalf of the community, we have missed you. All right, let's get good. It just felt good to get a full night's rest. Joining the nighttime crew, it's good to have competition. It's good to have competition. I want to I'm a co-stream with Grimy. So the last stream, the last interview went pretty well. I think you did I think you had a great interview. If the comments, everyone's like, okay, I'll see you guys on Monday. And the director's like, no, everyone, let's just take 10 minutes to kind of talk about what we just, this last candidate, because clearly we didn't meet anybody. We're not going to meet anybody as good as him. And literally one of the people in the background says he wore a fucking suit. Last person came in with a t-shirt on. He said the bow tie works, man. The bow tie works. He said he had a bow tie on. I didn't think anyone knew how to tie a bow tie. Yeah, one of the questions was, literally, the lady asked, she was like, I'm just curious to know, is that a real bow tie or is that a fake bow tie? Like, was it already pre-made? And I was like, oh no, it's a real one. I did it myself. And she was like, seriously? And I was like, yeah. And I untied it and I looked through the reflection on like the glass window and redid it in real time. And she was like, you got my vote. Enough said. He just tied a bow tie without a mirror. This always first impression. I'll die on that hill. Like the closest person dressed up next to me was probably the director, and he just had a shirt and tie on. The pocket square, that's what set it off. I stood on business. But you gotta know. And they were like, we have to talk about it now. Let's just go ahead and talk about it right now. And before I made it home, or I mean, I was home for a little bit, but like, they're clearly leaving office now. And they sent over an email saying basically, because when I left, they gave the standard, we'll be in touch with you. We have other candidates we want to look at type shit. Knowing damn well I just heard what the fuck they said. So I was like, oh, okay. But before I even got home, I got the email saying basically We loved your stuff. You clearly have a skill set. We're grateful for the chance and opportunity for you to meet with our team. They were not only taken aback at your perception and your ability to immediately identify issues where you can contribute positively to our team and system, your innate knowledge of our in-house workings while never being part of the system makes it apparent that you have the flexibility and technical skills to join any program within our industry and make an immediate impact. Our CFO, CIO, and chief medical executives were so impressed with our review, they regret missing the meeting. Due to this, they have requested an additional 15 to 20 minutes for them to have a meeting with you. I have explained to them that this is going to be your third time meeting with us, and this might become quite a cumbersome process. I hope you understand and appreciate their interest in you, not only because of what we have said, but clearly what you have been able to demonstrate in your technical and interview process. If you are okay with meeting with them for 15 to 20 minutes, I would greatly appreciate it, and I feel that this would make a great impact in your compensation if that discussion heads that way. Let me know what you think. Have a great weekend. Take care. Hey, appreciate it. Play my game. Let me know. Hey, what about the game? Do you play? If you have a game, don't hesitate to drop it in the self-publicity section of the Discord. So I think it went well. I think there's a lot of stuff. The one thing that leads me to have I responded yet? Nah, I'm not gonna respond. I'll respond. I'll probably respond Sunday night, early Monday morning. When the CFO, CIO, and chief medical executive officer wants to meet with you, that's just them like, you're gonna offer this dude how much? No, we need to see this dude. We need to see this dude before you make him an offer. They wanna put their 2 cents on it, you know? I'm trying to tell them, Grimy, hey, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Trying to tell them, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bruh, they painting my house right now. Those fumes. Hey man, you supposed to sit outside the house when they do that part. Grammy, go get the cats and y'all go sit outside for a little bit, man. That boy Grimy gonna be in there hitting the dizzy move. uh, okay, so what was he doing? Alright, so let's make another one real quick. We're gonna call this one login box. Secret, you don't know how funny that comment is that you just put there. That meow. Oh, that brings back memories, yo. That brings back memories. Some good, some bad. But the early beginnings of this channel, let's just say it was ran by a bunch of cats. We had Meow GPT, Armin. Oh man, Armin. Oh man, the earlier parts of this stream, Meow GPT and Cat GPT used to have this chat enraged. Imagine having a full-blown conversation about something technical, and then someone replies to you. They don't just say it to the chat. They choose your comment and say, meow. If Meow GP comes to my stream, I'm banning him. Oh, what up, chemistry? Oh man, I just wonder what it takes to just be. I aspire to be that confident about anything. A Wolf GPT in your place, hey, I wouldn't be upset with that. Wouldn't be upset with that. What's everybody up to on this Friday? We got any plans? Hey, that very much goes for that. Hey, I mean that very much goes for most things in life, man. we could make it a thing. So as a FP, I don't know what an FP is, but the week went pretty solid. Oh, forensic pathologist. Oh, I haven't been a I haven't been in forensics for years. That was my first career. Then I moved into medical. But when my time was in forensics was back when I lived in Texas. Back then, oh, plenty. I specifically worked on a lot of cold cases back in the day when forensics wasn't the norm, or pseudoscience was totally acceptable. Like, there was this one forensic pathologist who swore up and down he could identify bite marks, and the way he found out that a guy was at the scene of a crime was a bite mark that was left in a sandwich that was thrown away. He was able to prove that because the guy was rummaging through the like other people's trash, this homeless person who was just looking for food, that this guy was the one who murdered her, and it wasn't her overly abusive drunk husband who had been arrested before for domestic dispute with his last wife. It wasn't that guy. Couldn't have been that guy. All right, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this to the login box, since this works the way we want it to. I made the I made the joke the other day. Someone was like, "So here, what are your thoughts on OJ?" And I was like, "I mean, he's OJ. He had his moment in his day in court, and they didn't convict him. He's probably He's probably looking up at us from hell, thinking, wow, that was a crazy time." And it took a second for it to register, but they're like, "Did you just say he was looking up from us from hell?" Exactly. Hey, what up, Robo? All those Naked Gun movies humanize him too much. People see him and think, "Oh, there's no way he's that bad. He can't be that bad. Come on, guys." Appreciate the lurk, Grimy. Hey, good luck on the presentation. Clap it up. Everybody go wish him luck. If you want, join the race so you can get some lurker points. Yeah. 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 I'm not sure where the original artist got his inspiration, but I do know. Well, it's not that I do know. He definitely got his inspiration from Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. But this sun I took from Soul Eater, and if you go look at the moon in Soul Eater, you'll see his rendition of the Ocarina of Time moon. On the merchandise, the merch shirt that I dropped. So I was like, I'm gonna make my webpage look like all my merch. No need for me to think of new designs. Just design the stuff I've already designed. Yeah, I like Soul Eater a lot. Soul Eater is an old school anime, but it's pretty awesome. Hey, yo, thanks for the follow. I don't know how we saying that. How we saying that? X? But I already feel like I got an X in my crew. Give me the phonetics, if you don't mind indulging me. Personal project, like coding wise? Personal projects coding wise? A weekend. Hey, if Mini Scruff's with me, a weekend. I think a lot of the personal projects that I do on the weekend revolve around quality of life things. Like I think of like the project that I needed to do, like, you know, when I chop up my podcast and I needed to be distributed to like 7 different places, having to come up with the Selenium code for that one was relatively quick, but that was one of the first projects I ever did. Or if there's a skill that I need to learn, like a skill that I need to really become like comfortable with, a weekend would do. How we living, Minnie? All right. So we got the 2 boxes in there, right? So we got 2 boxes. So let's make something for the boxes. Because the what does the login box cover? The login box covers the buttons as well, which is fine. So let's look at the 2 boxes. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm assuming those are frameworks. Let's see what we can do with the boxes soloed out, because they're both under the same thing. So let's see what we can do. Because we just want them to be on one side, honestly. All right, let's have a little fun with this. Alright, so yeah, that wasn't going to work the way I thought it was, because it's working within the confinements of the box, and we needed to work within another div of itself. So we're going to make another div, and we're going to call this box container, and we'll make the div here. But yeah, today's interview went really well. I'm pretty sure they'll give me a call back. Oh, not even sure they'll give me a call back. I'm pretty sure I'll notify them on Sunday evening that I'll be available. What days I'll be available. Yeah, we need some we need more good news in this mother lover. You feel me? Victories.
Peace has cost you strength. Victory has defeated you.
I think it's pretty much sealed set. When the CFO, CIO, and the chief medical executive all three want to meet you because of the reviews that you got from the interview, I think it's pretty much them saying like, damn, okay, he's good like that. Shit, maybe we don't want to give him to y'all. Maybe we could use his ass. Hold on. You know. It's gonna be a Zoom meeting, so luckily it's not gonna be too dramatic. It's gonna be a Zoom meeting, so hopefully that'll be enough to suffice, you know. All right, there we go. But the bow tie definitely won the day. The bow tie definitely won the day for two reasons. One, they was like, "Is that a real bow tie?" To which I was like, "Absolutely, it's a real bow tie." And she was like, "I didn't know like people still did the bow tie thing." And then I told them the story about it. Because it makes it, you want to wear stuff that forces people to learn more about you. So it's one thing to say you work in healthcare, but to understand the nuances of healthcare. So I told them the same story, like, oh, you know, the reason why bow ties, the reason why people wear bow ties is, as in healthcare, is because when you leaned over to examine your patient, your tie would fall in the patient's face or fall in the sample and it cause cross-contamination. So they decided to start wearing bow ties instead. And if you ever look at their professional headshots for the company, you'll see that a lot of them wear bow ties in their headshot as an homage to those back in the day. And they were just like, that makes so much more. And I was like, great conversation starter. Great use of time. Like, and now they can not only leave and say like, oh, I know this about this person, but now they have a piece of knowledge that they too can use, right? It's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for everybody. All right, let's see if we can. I'm not mad with. I'm okay. I am a little mad with the alignment. I would prefer the ends of the boxes line up, but it stays even. Yeah, I'd prefer this. I'd prefer this. I prefer this. No, for sure. And Robo, and then she was like, oh, it's so cool. I've never seen a bow tie be tied before. And I was like, oh, really? And I undid it right then and there. And for me, I just need a reflection to just make sure it's not crooked. So I could barely see myself in the, like most offices have that glazed over mirror. So you can tell someone's in there, but you can't really see. And because against the backdrop, it was just my black hair and a red bow tie. So I could basically tell, okay, this is it. So I just basically redid it in the mirror 14 seconds flat. And she gonna say, I'm sold. I'm sold. So when you get responses like that, Oh yeah, there's great YouTube tutorials out there, so no doubt. Um, teach the flex. It's absolutely interviews are weird and awkward enough as it is. So the sooner the sooner you can get things get them off of focusing, because the interview, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on this and I'm open to hearing other people's perspective, but the interview, I feel the in-person interviews and the personal interview, after they've assessed your skills, they just got to make sure they like you at that point. They just want to know, are you a psychopath? And if we tell you did something wrong, are you gonna Hulk out or some shit like that? So the moment you can put their minds at ease was a little bit, and you don't want to be a complete pessimist or a complete pushover. I walked in and I gave a little sugar with spice, saying, I immediately identified that one of them had a Bears watch on, and I was like, under over, you guys ruined 2 first-round draft picks in quarterbacks. And he's like, oh, come on. I was just like, oh, you're right. This year you guys there's a strong likelihood this year you guys can beat Green Bay in a regular season game. And he's like, you damn right we can. And you could, and for that split second, he let his guard down. He let his guard down entirely. But I saw to it. I was like, oh, okay, this is a guy that speaks sports. So, okay, I got my angle with him. Oh, what the hell did I do? Wait, what did I do? I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter shit. I be rocking this show if I'm not up in the studio. Oh, because I changed the font size. I didn't think that that would have that effect on it. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. All right, we're back to normal. Hey, yo, thanks for the follow. Who was that? Solo Dolo Willis? Willis? Hey, yo, thanks for that follow. I like when I stream during the day and new people find me. Where the hell y'all been?
My friend.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Where the hell y'all been? And I don't want to hear been busy, because I've been busy too. And I've been here. Fridays do be bumping though. My friend. The Friday streams are always going to be for the
people.
Yeah. And I get to like, because I made all the mistakes last week, so now I can just come straight in and just like, oh, okay, you know, I remember what I did here, so let's fix this. Get this looking. Now we're gonna work on the buttons. So the buttons look janky. And we're gonna get the buttons in a box together, or get the two buttons separated, and then we have something called the button class. All right, cool. Lots of friends, and all my friends are gone, and I'm doing the best I can to carry on. I was respected, but not anymore, and I lost the love, only one I adore. Let me tell you about strange things that happening to me. Strange things. Strange things are happening to me. No doubt about it. Greatest Toy Story song ever. Alright. I'm looking for colors. Is this it? Found it. So we're gonna have to make two of these. Button after. Copy. And we're gonna call this hashtag blue. Hey, yo, Ghost Dad, what's good? How the fuck are you? Hey, congratulations. Clap that shit.
down.
Congratulations, congratulations. I'm making amends for my transgressions with my buttons the other day. %50 done with the degree. Are you doing any internships over the summer? Alright, cool. So we got that. So now we got the 2 button color changes we wanted. Now, what do we now we gotta figure out why they're being so stubborn in the sense of why they look like this. 20% width. What is this about? No. Okay.
This the perfect time. Hey, Franklin. How long has he been in there? You ran out of toilet paper, but I put a new roll in there. So. Hey, can we not like this?
What does this look like?
Shut your mouth. All right, look, if you're gonna live in my house, you're gonna listen to my raps. Franklin, start it up. Look, this is unnecessary. Look, I've been getting my grades up. I'm getting the job. You're making progress, but you're still dragging your feet, son. So I'm just trying to give you some motivation. Listen to me when I'm teaching. I've been listening. Shut your mouth. No speaking. You're always on that phone. Woo. You're always making me repeat it. Rewind and retweet.
I wanted to get more data classes in. Did mostly the gen stuff first. Fair enough. What's your specialty? As far as like tech stacks or medical? I'm sorry, I feel like this shouldn't be a tough question for me. Coding? For me, I think back-end Python type stuff. I'm definitely more into data. The visualization part is warming up on me. I'm very good at telling a story with data. Data analysis and data interpretation. But I think that's more of a medical skill, right? You see enough results, you start to understand patterns. All right, is it just me or does the buttons look kind of fat? Not in like a judgmental way, but like you're clearly bulking. You're clearly bulking and it's working. Let's go 8. Let's go 9. There's, to be honest, there is none. There is no real. When I say focus, I mean like focus to the extent of, like, oh, I'm gonna do this language. I'm gonna do this language definitively. There's nothing like, none of the sorts. Literally, the mantra of the channel was whatever I want to do, or whatever I want to learn, using whatever technique or skill I have to learn in order to do it. The focus is we gotta count that dollar bill, y'all.
When I came down.
Yeah.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
We gotta stay focused. You heard him. Okay, so none of that padding stuff worked like I thought it was gonna work. Oh, minimum height was set to 64. Shit. What about 44? Yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, that looks way better. Let's just get a gap in between. PX. Justify content. Probably can't do that. So let's do margin. That didn't work either. Do we have a margin blocker? Yeah, we do. A few rows right below it. All right, cool. Where'd I put my margin at? Guys, I lost my margin. All right. Oh, it's literally right there. All right, false alarm, false alarm. All right, that 5 looks sexy. That 5 looks good. Now it doesn't look all clustered.
The normal 12 Days of Christmas song in the school play. You want to perform that? Yeah, I feel like it'd be dope.
Whole planet talking big glow, spanning million miles, now dimensions first of these. Look at Mercury, one. It gets hot enough to melt the metal, let us over 621 degrees of modern surface heat. Two.
All right, now we can move down to the button, the logins. Yeah, and it's official, right? We don't need. We were being annoying with the footer, but we don't need the footer anymore. Do we have a footer? I don't see it. All right, so we're gonna go socials, but we don't want it to interfere with the buttons. So enter name button class. Okay, so we'll do it here. Lower part, lower page. And we got social. And display. Justify content, center, item align, center, justify content, space between. Shit. It's center and then turn it into a gap. Is prefixed size. I didn't establish a size. That's why I was kind of curious. No, don't worry. I'll make it centered and then just give it 10, which also very much works. I'm even gonna kick it up to 15 probably. May I recommend a book that might help better visualization? Hell yeah. Oh wait, you can't post links in chat, but if you don't mind, the Discord, there's a section called Please Put It Here, or the study material. Oh, okay. Appreciate that. DeSoto, what's good, bro? It's very graphical. I take it you've already read the book. What was your favorite part about the book? Oh yeah, that's what you say you had to bounce. All right. Next time you come around, I'll ask you about it. But I'll definitely look into it. The bird is the word. Facts. Woo! That's what all the birds sound like outside of my house in the morning when I be trying to sleep. Going fucking crazy. All right, there we go. All right, now let's take a look at I don't think we need this header anymore. I did have another interview today. It was at 8:30 in the morning. But you know, I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to stream during the Friday. And we got to figure out how to make this responsive. Whatever the hell that means. We've been talking about it. I want to be like you when I grow up, X. I want to be able to ignore time schedules too.
better stuff to do with a gun. I'm a psycho, I can load and put two in your son. But why do that when I could call your boo or your hun? Cause killing kids is something that you do with a tongue. Nasty, where my nine don't act.
I'm happy you have a sense of humor about your disability. Way to make you feel like shit. Appreciate it. And double back because I'm feeling like shit next to someone who actually has the issue. He said, oh, that? you ain't worth the damn for that one. You ain't worth the damn for that one. Okay.
$1,000 for the pasta was my last bill, and another $500 just to add bill. Flex, I'm a veteran. Before gambling, I ain't never met a sin. So tell niggas let us in. For they chest get a little wheezy and they moving on up like George Jefferson. These niggas waking up gay in the morning. I'm waking up with a Kim like yay in the morning. Extra condom in case you say stay in the morning.
Just stopped to say what's up, brother. Gonna do a bit of coding. Hey, we all doing a little bit of coding. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate that. What is this space up above? Hey, make sure you join the race if you want to get some lurking points.
That's what happens when the hammer drawn. Oh, niggas front when the camera on. This chick said you on wildin' out. You ain't got no hammer on. I said, bitch, I met Nick with the cannon on. Or don't make me go and dump mine and bring sticks to the field like he did up in Drumline. And that there ain't no punchline. Since a kid, I was taught to milk the tray.
Yeah, what the hell is that space up there?
Got me on flex, nigga, it wasn't free. And battle rappers made it up here because of me. So next time you say thank you, God, I made it on flex. Make sure you have my thank you card. One.
Believe it, I'm trying to see which area sweetest got the same features as Jesus, but I'm carrying demons. A snake moves scary and thievish. Don't embrace crews, make moves like a military extremist. That mean I go to war very strategic. If I don't leave you paraplegic, it's gonna be therapy needed. I'm a boss that's very strategic. Don't talk to y'all, send a text message so my secretary can read it. I'm that nigga for various reasons. It ain't cause what I
Didn't realize Grime was in front of you? Man, hit his ass. I lost correlation of both knees. VA thought it happened from jumping out of a plane with heavy ass rucksack and that service connected. LOL. Hey, we take blessings, even if other people think they curses. You feel me? Jumping out of planes? Clearly you were born with
You
it.
gotta be born a champion.
That's you.
You gotta have it inside.
Yep.
You gotta feel it, live it,
Yeah.
breathe, and be prepared to die for it.
Oh. I don't know if we're gonna die for it, but I'm proud of you. Okay, so now for we got one more thing. What is this? What is this thing?
It's an outside kitchen in my backyard, nigga. Believe that, nigga. I cook a whole meal with no charcoal and no propane, nigga. Let me finish telling my story.
Hey, yo, what up, Nugs? The bow tie was a success. Clap it up for yourself. It's not only unreliable, it's desperately underutilized. All because of greed. You know I wasn't gonna keep that bow tie on all damn day. I was trying to get about them things.
much to say, where should I start? They finally let the best kept secret come out the vault. I played my part and I never took shit to heart. So now that I got my time, y'all niggas gon' let me talk. I'm young but I seen a lot. At 16, I watched the feds hit the spot and run in my mommy's restaurant. I watched my cuz sniff dope through a neti pot. That's why I care less about these rappers turned debutantes. I was independent at 14 when Webby dropped. Having rap battles with Twine and Fats and Nanny Yacht. With one eye on the prize like Fetty Wap. I went into a pool full of money and did a belly flop. Hey Jay, I was on the phone with Wallow and he was telling me to watch out for these hoes I knock. Okay, I had to tell him that.
I'll post a picture in the Discord. I did take a picture, but I couldn't keep the suit on for all goddamn day. Oh wait, damn, I tweeted it out. My bad.
Verses for the leakers. I done worked too hard to give verses this hard for niggas who budget that can't cover my sneakers. Lord Jesus. My bars on some vet shit. Rookie of the year, I've been on my Louis Belt shit. They tell me slow it down for a second. But I'm like a crackhead who don't listen, I just can't help it. The mood on Mamba, look how he been in the genre. He's so big papa. Who else can make 8 different flows do an entendre? I can double them, I can triple them, I can chop them. I can speed the flow up, slow them down, and swap. And I can pretty much do anything but stop. I come from a place where they hate to see you on top, but love when you on the block. And once you start getting money, they look at you. All right.
My
mama always said treat the janitor like a boss, cause everybody plays a role to keep you from taking a loss. Honesty's preferred.
Picture day. What is it? Picture day. All right, post it. And y'all heard the little. It's proof. Can you have 2 absolutes? Like a relative and absolute position. Can you have 2 absolutes? Because the issue we have now is I don't think the stranger moves, but the water, we need this water from below to move up. Only Sith deal in absolutes. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm looking for the best option here. And that is up for debate. We could do a Z thing, where we just change the Z position. We could do a relative versus an absolute. You're talking about Flexbox, which sounds interesting. But if this is what the 1920 by 1080p looks like. But the water's down here. We need the water up here. Interesting, interesting. Like I said, I'm open to the idea, but it's just like, what makes the most sense? All right, let's take this to the bank real quick. Hiring someone? The question is, would you guys watch that person? Because I wouldn't mind being having a ghost. If rappers can have ghostwriters, I should be able to have a ghost programmer. And I just entertain the camera while they do all the typing. It's a duo, match made in heaven. It broke you, and that's why I'm here to extract revenge. To get revenge on these mother lovers. Hopefully, I'm good enough to do it, because I'd love to get something on in my portfolio. Be like, look, someone hired me. Okay, so this is gonna keep changing. So is this. All right, it's time to do a little bit of research. Are they in the same container? No. Oh shit, that's a great point. They're not. I thought they didn't have to be. But if they were in the same container, then that would help keep them together. So they wouldn't drift off as much. Shit, we could put all three of them inside of there. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. It depends. Okay, yeah, I think you got a point there. Because they're kind of in their own ether. Alright, and then we're going to make a container class, call it div. We're going to call it the... And we're going to put the sun class. We're going to put the sun class in there too. Because the sun really what it should be, the sun, the mother-loving sun, the wave, and the stranger all should be in the background. The sun will move from left to right based on what time it is. Wherever you are, the sun will be wherever it should be, in a circle, in a 12-hour, or for however long the sun's normally in the sky. Which would probably mean I would have to make a moon. How do we feel about me making a moon? Happen to the other. Cool. So div class BG class. Okay. All right, now let's mess around with this one. All right. Oh, wow. Shots fired. Who's angry? Play My Game came back with a vengeance. X, go ahead and leave some yellow traps. Let them know that you stand on business. And you won't accept this disrespect. Alright. Alright, let's turn off the position. Alright, we can't do it without the position. Scale. Yeah, it is, but it's an Odin project, but we've evolved it way past that. It started off as an Odin project, is now bigger than that. It's my creation. Is it real? It comes alive. I do not know. I do not know. It's such a good song. Such a good song. All right, now let's figure out what to do with the water. So can we turn off the bottom? Can we turn off the right? Shit. Okay, what's stopping it from hitting that wall right now? Oh shit, I had a max width on there of 20%. No, I haven't had a chance to evolve into those. I'm still working within the Odin projects. I guess. Bottom. So like, once I finish this course, if I feel I still need something more or there's something else the Harvard courses have to offer, I'll definitely look at it. But I'm a big component of like, you know, stay on the course. Okay. How do I get this up here? Oh, cool. Okay, okay. What does that look like? All right, so this is ideally where we want the stranger to live. Now we just got to get if we could just make the water stretch to the bottom of the screen. Literally, if we could make the water stretch to the end of the screen, we could start, we can move past this. But like, this is what it looks like on this screen. So like, I'm terrified. Oh wait, I haven't updated it yet. See, like, this is concerning. This is concerning because like, this is when it like, so it's not responsive, and that's the part that I'm like, how are y'all making this shit responsive? This is what it looks like at 1920 at 1080p. Whoops. I put the picture in the wrong place. I put the picture in the wrong place. Can I move the picture? Okay, and I saw that. So, okay, does that explain this? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I saw that media here. So, is it basically like I just set something up like this at media, minimum width of the, and the minimum width understands the resolution? I feel like I was able to. I'm gonna post in the right place because I always be pissed off at Overripe whenever he posts stuff in the wrong place. Anytime he posts something in the wrong place, I always get pissy at him. So everything you set within the medium will change at that break point. Okay, okay, okay. But 768 px. So how would I tell it? Is that measuring the height or the width? The width. Okay, cool. So I would have to basically make all of this, like literally. Oh, okay. You can set it for height or width. So I can set a minimum height and minimum width. Okay. Okay. No. This works. Okay, so then scratch this. We're not looking at this no more then. We're not looking at this no more because it doesn't give us a true representation of what we want. We'll only look at this is the 1920. We'll set the parameters for this. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't need it to be responsive as much as if I can set breakpoints where it looks good and it doesn't look good, that's more important to me. Yeah, CSS, right? Yeah, like the response thing is probably super important, but you gotta work with what I got. I gotta work with what I got. I gotta do it for me. All right, now let's figure out how to stretch. Is there a thing that lets me stretch? If there's a thing that lets me stretch, we're done here. So I'm about to look that up instead. Stretch PNG in CSS. VW. To stretch the background image to cover the entire viewpoint. It's called VH. Nope, that didn't work the way I thought. Move. Okay. I'm a believer. %. And what is it for the stranger? All right, position for the big wave. There's a part of me that feels like this is okay. Yeah, get in the race, X. It looks good. to make sure the daughter has a place to sleep. Facts. Facts. I don't think this height is working the way I think I need it to. What's the word? What's the top? Oh wait, damn! I already set the height. Okay. Maybe, okay. Now it's time to look up how to crop something, because that's what's coming up next. Crop. Good old Stack Overflow. You can use the width 200px. I forgot about that. We're getting close. I know he was drowning at first, but he's got the life support. He's got the life support. Put the t-shirt design in Discord. Yeah, put that shit in. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I just learned about that crop thing, but it gave me another idea. All right. Hold on 1 second. Hey, this is Hero.
Hey, Hero, this is Zach.
If they came back with the request to talk to me. Oh, okay, yeah. If they, I mean, yeah. I'm assuming they've looked at my information and they found it interesting enough to look at. So yeah, if they wanted to interview me, I'm open to that. Yeah, so I'll be flying out to DC Sunday evening for whenever I got done with another one this week. I don't know if you had any other prospects out on the horizon or any other prospects you're looking for that might fit the bill, but like I don't know if back like if their company you want to wait on them. Like I don't know what else you have in your portfolio. There might be a better opportunity for you to strike gold. Okay, sure. No, for sure. I think it comes down to it. There has to be a mutual sense of wanting to work with each other. So if they look over the information and they're like, yeah, we would love to talk with Hero, then I'm all game for that. I'm not gonna stop that progression. But I'm more of a person who doesn't put all his eggs in one basket, sort of situation. Absolutely.
Beta!
I appreciate that, and thanks for your hard work. Like I said, hopefully this pans out because I feel like you've done a significant amount of work. So I would love to see if it doesn't work out here that you put your energy towards another position that I could help you land. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a great weekend. Take care.
Beta!
Sometimes I wonder. I use the Odin project. I've been using the Odin project ever since. Don't worry. We all suck at some point. As long as you don't swallow, you'll be fine. Somebody say it. I'm sorry. Now, you didn't deserve that, but you did set me up for it. Hey, yo, drop that Nugs. Hey, if he don't want it, drop it for me. Drop it. Drop that. Yeah, drop it for me. Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100. I get really jealous. I get really jealous when you guys are helping each other, and no one, and like I feel like this channel was made so y'all can help me. What the fuck y'all doing helping each other? But I don't just say it out loud. Hopefully this real ass moment I'm having with y'all can respect this. But that's what I be thinking. That's what I be thinking. Fuck y'all helping each other for? This is about me. There is a lot of free stuff out there. Appreciate it. All right, let's go into the login box real quick. We don't want the whole login box. We just want this box. Background, linear. All right, time to add a little bit of. That's how you spell padding. We all learn together, hero. I know. Hey, yo, is that TG? What's up, baby? My friend.
My friend.
What's up?
Thank you so much, best friend.
How we living, TG? Runs a beautiful co-work Pomodoro web dev vibe. You really come there for the code, but you stay for the beautiful mustache. That's really what you stay for, you feel me? Just watching the background. It's quite majestic. No, hey. It's a good day. Go there and tell him I said hi. He's an Aussie. I often wondered myself, how cool are the people on the other side of the planet? But if you know the Coppinger and TG, those answers quickly get solved for you. So there's that. And the energy is only here because the strangers are here. I would be miserable trying to do this on my own. That's the sad part, isn't it? It's a sad part in itself. There's someone out there that wanted to be great at something, but because they didn't have the support, they never got there. Oh, it's tragic. Oh well, not my problem.
Beta.
No, I'm just playing. You guys be supportive of people out there struggling. Yeah. You know, and I think to myself that like on Friday, like I owe this stream because I had a bunch of interviews, so I had to pass on my nighttime stream. So I do daytime stream, so I'm doing a daytime stream, and I'm digging the vibe. I enjoy being here, but I feel like I'm often invading the cozy co-working streams. I often feel like I'm invading them. Hey, what up, Kev? How we living? I want that linear thing. How do I do that? How do I do that linear shit? Linear. I just want to know, is Grimy going to be upset if I come and take over? Alright, we'll put this in the login box and then we'll try and figure out how to do that linear thing again. We always do it and then we immediately forget what's the combination. Oh yeah, the grind never stops. The grind never stops. One thing about Hero, he gonna type some shit. It might not be right shit, but he gonna type some shit. Alright, let's find this real quick. Okay, let's put this here. And then let's find that color blending technique, because we want that box to have a little bit more swag. Oh, you gotta put it outside of it. Wait, that's for background images. Does it not work for background color? Is that what I have? What did I put? Let's just copy it. We'll copy it in case. Because you know we're going to need like a degree angle. So we'll take that too. Alright, cool. Hey, yo, what up, Bell? Believe. You know what? I will say this. I'll absolutely say this. Make sure you are deving up your energy and strength for this. If you are working a job and looking for a job and maintaining your social life all together, your cup has to be empty as shit. You feel me? Like, how are you doing it?
Hey, yo, what the f?
How are you doing it? Because looking for a job and getting a job and having a job at the same damn time, it has to be the most draining thing ever. So my heart, I definitely have a profound new look on people who have been looking for a job for 6 months. Because, bitch, you've been working. You've been working. And you're broke. You're broke. You're broke. My heart goes out to you. So, with that being said, like last week, this week specifically, after Monday, waking up at 6:30 in the morning to drive an hour to go take that test for 6 hours. Brutal. Tuesday, meeting with the team, three teams to talk about technical review questions from a medical perspective, all this, and all that shit. And then this last meeting, which was more, I felt more comfortable. It was a medical, but it was highly technical. And like, I just have to like, you have to remember, like, when you're doing this, whether you know it or not, people can see the wear and tear. So you got to put on an extra little bit of oomph in your voice, in your step, your mannerisms. Make sure your handshake is firm. Make sure your eye contact is clear. Stand up, don't lean. Do what you say what you mean. You feel me? You got to work on all that shit. You got to be focused on it, because somebody's going to you think you're being you, but you turned down a little bit. You're saying a little bit more. The stutters start to roll. So to come up with energy when you don't have energy, that has to tell you how special you are as an individual. Because matter can't be created out of nothing. But here we are doing that shit every goddamn day. You feel me, clapping? That's some profound shit right there. You're defying the laws of physics. And no one's celebrating you. I'll celebrate you. I'm proud of you. If you haven't heard it today, or if you've never heard it from your pappy, I want you to know. I love you, okay? Aww. All right, turn off the waterworks, motherfuckers. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But it was good. The meetings were intense. They were personable. But a big part of my job when I'm in these interviews is to trying to get people to turn off their trying to get them to turn off their defense mechanisms. Because in every meeting I was in, there was some dude who, in the first meeting it was a lady, who's trying to push my buttons to get me elevated. First thing she did when she saw my interview was circle something on the paper, which drew my attention. And immediately, I asked her about it. When she posed her question to me, I was like, yeah, if somewhere I believe in the section, like, they want to get you off kilter. So, like, remaining composed and understand that they like you. They really, really like you. But they want to make sure they can work with you. That's really what's important. But I think the thing that sealed the deal for me in today's meeting was after the meeting. If you go to my Discord, you'll see a picture of the suit I wore today. And when I was leaving out the meeting, they were gonna say, oh, okay, we're gonna break for lunch. It's like, no, let's. The director's like, let's give it 10 minutes and meet back here. We have to talk about this. I mean, the guy was wearing a fucking suit. He had a bow tie on. We're not breaking. We're not leaving this for the weekend. We need to get this report. Yo, the bow tie is a game changer. Anything in life that you need a yes for, or you need someone to respect you, put on a bow tie. I'm gonna go buy a car at a dealership and buy it with a bow tie on. Yeah, I showed up. Truth interview is two-way street. It's absolutely a two-way street, and that's why I was happy to see that they rose to the occasion. Because you got a company by the balls when they start talking about you in the future tense. Based on this is a great confirmation bias. Because I always put them in this situation. It's sort of a psychology. I always say, hey, tell me about something that you get from your lower subordinates. They ask you to do repeatedly. What's something that they say they don't know how to do repeatedly? Can we implement a system that will help regulate this? The first thing I wanted to do is a very simple concept. Every streamer who co-streams or or does any work stream has done this before. It's fairly simple. Create a task bot. Have all your daily tasks on the calendar, and at the end of the day, have the ones that were completed go to one Excel sheet, automate to one Excel sheet, have the one that didn't get completed, go to the second Excel sheet. Instead of having a 9-minute debrief on what you accomplished yesterday, let's talk about the shit we didn't finish. Boom. Progress. Immediate progress. An immediate upgrade to progress and visualization into people's bottlenecks and structural integrities that aren't matching. Right? He leaned over and said, why the fuck didn't we think about that? I got that from streamers. I didn't know this. I got that from y'all. I got that from streaming on Twitch. I learned about that from doing Pomodoros and watching people stream. In all honesty, if it was an interview for a job with a company culture I'm looking for, they are offended by me not wearing a bow tie. I know it wouldn't make me unhappy. No, I feel like for me, it was just me showing them how I come. Sometimes you got to show people how you want to be treated versus telling them. Right? Sometimes people tell me what you want. No, look at me. Tell me what you think you can get away with. And if your reaction is not a goddamn thing, hey, mission accomplished. You right. Don't play with me, go play with your kids. But I totally agree. If like the standard and the quota doesn't match your swag or vibe, yo, we gotta kick rocks. Abandon ship. Y'all heard me on the phone just a minute ago talking to that company recruiter. Hey man, quit calling me about these weak ass positions. No offense, I'm not gonna be a picky at the job industry. I think for me it's a little bit more. I think I have a certain level sense of I'm not even a little bit. I definitely have a sense of aggression or a sense of intention with my position because a lot of my jobs revolve around healthcare. So I don't need everyone in the room. I have to make the assumption that if my loved one was dying and they were the ones who were taking care of them, those are the only people I want working with me, right? In healthcare, I'm very much a gatekeeper. Like, if I don't think you can save someone, I'm not going to put you in charge of someone's life. When we are aware of what we want to go for, we act and react accordingly. Facts. Tell people who need that last push. I appreciate that, honestly. I appreciate that, TG. Because there's a few people in the chat that've been here when I couldn't fucking CD into my own file, when I couldn't pip an algorithm, when I couldn't pip into my imports, and when I couldn't use an API, when I learned about webhook, that WebSockets and webhooks aren't the same. That, you don't have to build everything from scratch. There's APIs. And yet you can be a great programmer and not type at 60 words per second. You don't need a split keyboard. You don't need a mother-loving, what's it called? You don't need, if you only have, yo, I was about to say something so disrespectful. But you don't have to have fucking 7 split screens. Right? You don't need to have all the damn stickers on the back of your laptop. You just gotta want to be better than you were yesterday. Exactly. Robo, you understand. Like, so I brought that same intensity here. Like, I feel like, people just, man, if people just knew how great they could be, They'd stop wasting time with the nonsense of doubt and just go be great. Man, that's got to be a poor existence, waking up not knowing how great you could be. Makes my ass itch. But nah, good on you, TG. I appreciate it. Appreciate you speaking good on the brother's name, you know? Ah, that's his own appeal. And the lyric, even if completely the truth, meaning of life is yes. Take care, TG. Now for sure, appreciate that. Hey, y'all go give TG a follow. Great place to collab and chill. When I can't sleep at night, I usually am drawing, and TG is where I usually spend my nights drawing. Great programmer. Let's give a little bit of volume to, so we're gonna also put the sun in absolute path, because I think the sun taking up this much space is not necessary. How's the sun bigger than the login box? Right? We need the login box bigger. Bigger, more space. So let's go back up to the sun. Position. Absolute. Oh my God. Did I mean to do that? Oh wait, shit, that was for the whole class. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay, good. All right. Oh, I've tried this before. Oh no, this is for what's called. I'm doing it in the wrong place, you guys. My bad. Yo, that's mad disrespectful. Grammy did. The Grammy said the Transformer sound is a great sound. I don't know why I haven't had it since. I'm happy I got it now. Here we go. Position. Absolute. All right, see now we're gonna get somewhere, okay? So now we're gonna take this. This is a good thing. We got more space to deal with. We can push something. Yeah, And we learned today how to medium work because of the upbringing and other stuff that doubts, because it became more prevalent when I decided to transition from healthcare to a career in software engineer. Yeah, I think, and maybe because I live in this perpetual sense of like, I never really saw myself as the best of what I did. Like, I knew I wasn't the best pulmonary transplant specialist. I knew I wasn't the best thoracic. I knew I wasn't the best. So, like, I was always chasing something. And then one day, I look behind me, and someone's chasing me. And I'm like, no, you idiot. Chase that person. Like, and then it clicked. Oh, we're all chasing something. And just like when you're working out or running or doing something that no one likes, It's nice to have someone on your 6 or on your 3. It's nice to know that you're moving in the right direction. It's a great feeling. All right, now let's push down the login box. Let's get some margin on this. Percent. Oh man, and peep game. Stranger did not move at all. Stranger literally didn't move at all. 0%. So we only want this at the top. It's too much. Oh, damn it. It did the top and the bottom. We don't need the top. So let's just do margin top. If we know we only want it top. What are we working on today? So we get to move we're trying to we learned about the medium. So basically at medium gives us the ability to set restrictions for when certain things should look a certain thing. We know that we want this to look a certain way for 1920 by 1080p. So that means the screen, that's normally how it would look on a fully pulled out desktop, right? So we can use the at medium to designate this, and then when we want to change it again to like what it should look like on a cell phone, we'll set the breaking point for that. Instead of us trying to come to terms with this responsive nature, I'm okay with doing 3 separate ones within one, just to have it look the way I want it to look. Real talk. Trying not to drown the stranger is absolutely what we're doing. We can't put a background color. Linear. Like coral. Not the light, not the salmon. Alright, yeah, let's figure out how to make the input boxes bigger. So that's the button. I don't think I thanked you, Believe, but thanks for the follow. I was probably ranting and raving. All right, let's look at input, shall we? And I feel like we we had something blocked out for it specifically. Yeah, we did. All right, let's bring back input. And we're only bringing it back for scaling purposes. Scaling purposes only. And for that, I do need sort of a little bit of a UI. Height. $100. Claim your freedom. What's good? Oh boy. So for the login boxes, what would that be? So I think I'm only better at backend because I've been practicing backend longer. But I think the front end is a little bit more intuitive to me because I know how to draw. I know a lot about art and design. So like I know intuitively like what I'm looking for or what I want to design. I think a lot of people who do back end traditionally kind of get lost in the sauce. I gotta stretch the container, in the input. So I gotta figure out so I have them in boxes. So let's go to the box div. Wait. Oh, I gotta make one for the boxes. Okay. All right, we didn't make one for the boxes. I could have swore we had one for box. Oh, I only did it for box container. Dot box. So what am I thinking? Margin? No. Padding? I'm interested. 10px. Okay, no. So there is another box within them. What is that? What the heck is that? Increase the width. It's not box container. I gotta see this. Hold on. Oh, it's literally input. Or what are you inferring? But claim your freedom. What are you into? Back end, front end, a little side end. Don't worry if you don't know that. I'll teach you here in a second. That's one way of doing it. But we would like I know I'm totally doing this wrong, but I'm just humor me for a second if you will. This is like a big paired programming session. Every programming session on this channel is like that. It's just coding with strangers. Everyone, mostly I take directions and then I argue until I am thoroughly defeated by my chat's superior knowledge of how to program. There isn't a wrong. There's only learning. Nuggets, you got me. You got me. You got me. The div has the same input in it. You can just use border to barely input so it can't grow anymore. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. And because I gave it padding, it then gave it padding. Okay. You want to know something else I wanted to do? I wanted to round off the border radius. So now that we're here, let's just go ahead and do that. What are we thinking? Yeah, I wanted to round off the border radiuses. I like that. Hello? Yeah, this is Hero. Would I like to extend my car's warranty? Do I sound old? No, I'm not old enough to fall for that. Hello? Motherfucker. Would I like to extend my car's warranty? Do I sound old? How old are you, sir? Nah, that's just a phone call I just got. That's exactly the phone call I just got. All right, but remember, we're not satisfied with that view. We got to make sure it looks here. Yeah, hey, scammers got to feed their kids too, man. So don't hate the player, hate the game. The question is, how does this really look on the big screen? I'm very curious to know. That actually looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, but we do gotta bring this down some. What an awesome thing to join in here. Hey, I'm happy you made it. Okay, so we somehow, some way, the water is exactly where I need the water to be, but motherfucking stranger is not in the water drowning like we need him to be drowning. I'm really enjoying it now. I'm really starting to enjoy it. We're getting better. All right, let's continue. I appreciate that. Okay, so okay, maybe because my resolution isn't my monitor resolution is definitely 4000, so that's what it would look at 4000. I'm more into back-end programming. What's your stack though? Are you only JavaScript, or do you like have Python in your pocket? What you got in your pockets, Claim? Did I miss anybody following me? No, I've been doing really bad with thanking people for following me. He said he got a stick stack, you feel me? Alright, we need to bring this into because right now the sun is in front of it. Well, so we do have a combination of relative. We do have a combination of some of those things here. So I think. Okay, real quick, what's the crash course on relative and absolute again? What's the TLDR for relative? I always get these mixed up. The water was in the right place, which was shocking to see. But it's not in the right place for the 1920. But also the resolution was different, so I can't use that. We can only make superficial changes here. So let's go here real quick and figure out how we can get the welcome home. Oh, it's actually within the class, and the login box is there. So we need the login box to have that 20 instead. We need the margin of 10% needs to go to the login box. Oh shit, claim your freedom. You a boss. You got Golang, Python, JavaScript. I built this bot in JavaScript. I mean, not JavaScript, Python. Basically, if you join the race with the perfect lurker, you can then do diabolical things like send a red shell after someone in the chat who's in front of you. Yeah. Hunt them down. Hunt them down. Sorry, X. Nothing personal. Demonstration. Alright, and then I'm going to push this to 30. Perfect. Maybe 25. All right. Maybe even 20. I like 20. And then we can bring in for the login box, we can do background color. But you can't do a linear background color? I feel like you should be able to. Too much. I can't see that link. But instead of me using I need to be using a gradient instead. I need a better extension. I need an extension in VHS that lets me set resolutions. Please, if you don't mind. Sorry for being a nuisance. I need a better VS extension than this one. This one doesn't let me set resolutions. It changes and moves. It's dog water. Dr. Wolf. What up, Dr. Wolf? What's up, Lone Wolf? Hey, there's 2 wolves in the chat. Water. Use the window as a viewport. Then set left, right, top to auto. Then maximum. Okay. Yeah, like yeah. Okay, we're gonna put the one thing I wanted to do with that purple shit on hold, and let's work with the stranger real quick. Somebody get Wolf a damn sub. He said he's an ad. Okay, so he said we're gonna set him to a viewport. Look at all the bullshit we've written here. We did set it right. Okay. So we're gonna set this to, he said auto. This one is gonna be you said minimum bottom All right, welcome back. All right, I like what you said. We're doing it now. So you said set the bottom to a what? Oh, you want it margin. Okay. So margin bottom. You said -20, -25. But you want but you want it not in percentage. You want it in that VH. Because I've set the water to a different one. Auto 25 auto. Okay. So all right, then let's do this. So we're gonna go margin auto mother lover auto -25, but you said VH. Is the water tealing, or is that the width of the image? No, I've purposely extended it. All right, so let's turn off. We have position on. We have the max width off. Flex ramp, scale margin. All right. So we see it. There's underwater. Strangers underwater. Let's get him above water. What happens if I put it at 0? Shit, I don't think that's gonna work. Let's go 10. He's literally not moving. It's literally not even moving. What's going on? Does it have to be negative? Is that a... If I take out absolute, if I take out the absolute, then it takes up the space. Oh, and I see that it's gone to the bottom of it, so that's interesting. Can I get a 50? Oh, okay, I'm starting to see how this works. Top, right, bottom. Okay. So what if I made this 10 VH? Cool.
lecturing you. I'm so annoyed. You always laying around and saying that you're bored. On the couch. This wouldn't happen if you
It just seems to only center it. Oh wait. No, it's in its own space. Hold on.
366 cause it's a leap year. This is my No, I'm the one who speaks here. This is my house and I'm the boss, okay? You only sleep here. You
Nothing.
got
Okay.
and I don't want you to spoil it. You don't ever wash the dishes, motor, grass, or clean the toilet.
Alright, cool.
In the kitchen.
None of that works.
And I bet you ain't listening, but that's cool
I don't know if this flex is even necessary. So remove the margin. Will be a lot easier if you just use top left. Yeah, so we've been using top left, so margin probably. So we'll go right 45. You said, so then now it's VW. So we got to bring back absolute. All right, so now it's underneath. Okay, cool. So top 10 VH. Ah, okay. Get in the water. Get your ass in the water. All right, cool. We'll leave you there. All right, move your ass over. Nah, get your ass over. Stop being difficult. Get your ass in the water. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're y'all. Is the stream chopping up? Now we just got to make the water thick. Stretch it to the bottom. Don't worry, I'll give you a discount. So we can leave this here. So we need to get into whatever this is, the box. The water is one solid image. Is one solid. I made sure we made it a solid image. We tried to do it piece by piece. That was not an easy task. The CSS, sure. Big wave. So the wave is pretty straightforward. We'll just increase the weight. We're gonna have to push. I do, but but the stranger in the water is gonna be animated. He's gonna be bobbing up and down. The water is gonna be moving left to right, and the sun will actually move based on what time it is on your computer. So if the background can handle all of those things, I'd be open to it. But I don't think that's the case with the background images. So now we got to push, but once again, we need to push this box up. We need to push the login box up. Sorry. Let's get within it. I see what's happening here. Coding is trying to simulate how to force people to drown, and that is going to be me drowning once he's completed. So my plot has been revealed. If you tile it in the x-axis, you can add an animation to the background image offset. I'm gonna use JS to do the bobbing. Yeah, like one of the DOM manipulation. I think that's what it's called. And you're saying I can do it 100%? Oy vey. Yeah, in fact, let me update this version of the code so you can actually have you can literally use the one from my damn GitHub. Because I think I need to see this. I want to see what the CSS looks like. I would love for someone to like show me what a responsive version of this looks like. And if it's not, and if it has to be used with the app media, that's cool. That's perfectly cool. But like at this point, I think it's the things I'm understanding about the code is beyond my scope at this point. All right, let me add this, and then we're gonna go to the gym. Get status. Those are all the changes. Who wants to be named? Who wants the attention for this? Last person was Lost Notes. Who wants the attention for this? Who's opting to do this? Neo Geek, is it you? Hey yo, what up, LaFish 90? What's up? I appreciate it. All right, Neo Geek is for you. Neo Geek, look for the commit. Oh, Lone Wolf, you're going for it too? Hey, don't worry. I'll throw you. Hey, Neo Geek versus Lone Wolf. Let's have fun with it. No JS, just CSS and HTML. I don't want. I want to know what's capable with, and dare I say, don't worry about the animation. All right, let's set the ground rules. Here are the ground rules. CSS, HTML, animations, and the responsiveness, because I'm interested in trying the app medium myself, but the responsiveness and the just sizing this shit up has been a nightmare. Versus Lone Wolf. All right. The JavaScript, I'm gonna make an attempt at it. All right, get push on your mark, get set, go. Don't worry, it's not a real competition. You guys are fine. I love you both. Yeah, three. Yeah, absolutely, Secret. And that's how we play. Oh, for y'all need me to go to the exact place? Let me pull the exact link. Where's my GitHub at? Intro to JS. And if you click on it, it should, yeah, hey Neo, you go into full stack. It's the login. And then it's the styles and the HTML. Small changes, push often. I try and push every like 3 days. Yeah, I learned so you guys see I had 16 repositories. I used to have, right now I probably have like 40. But I used to just keep it all on my computer, and then my computer died, and I was like, oh, so that's why people created save buttons. Lesson learned, lesson learned. Lesson learned, lesson learned. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Interesting. Y'all don't lose no sleep over this shit either. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what happened? I push more at the gym. I commit more at the gym. I also add time. The gym is the great place to do it. That was the GTA intro with J. Cole rapping over the beat. Yeah. It's so broken on your side. See, okay, and that's the thing. I don't know what the standards are. So like when I need to see how someone else's is supposed to look so I can start modeling my shit after it. Because right now I'm doing whatever. It makes me believe that these resolutions aren't real. Yeah, imagine how much worse it was broken before. We have a developer/data analysis position. You must be proficient in Python, Power BI, SQL, and have 3 to 4 years of experience with electronic health records. Open to negotiating, starting rate $65 an hour. Anybody interested? Anybody interested? Anybody want to take this up? Anybody want to be the best there ever was? To catch them is my true test. To train them is your cause? Anybody? Where'd you post it? In the Discord? In the post post your finished versions in the example section, the code example section. Lone Wolf, if you're serious about it, send me a DM on Discord. I'll get you the contact information for the recruiter. I'm pretty sure if you could do this, you can do Python. I mean, I can. And look at me. I'm begging people for help on the internet. Life is good. It is what it should be. All right. Time to go to the gym. We're going to do a light bench press day. And by light, I mean we're going to do 315 for 10 reps, 4 sets. The wave image is huge. I totally misunderstood the assignment when I was making it. But yeah. Hey, it's fully remote. So you know you could dip your toes. You could dip your toes. I just made it within my image generator. Not my image generator. I just copied and pasted a bunch of them together in Adobe After Effects and then just export it. I don't have the original one anymore. All I would do is literally take the one I have and cut it in half. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I did it. Lone Wolf, I would love to see how it would be properly structured. We don't do Chat GPT. Speaking of Chat GPT, let's get to the gym. Take me to the credits. Where are my damn outro thingies? Clap it up.
Get down!
Made it to the end, y'all. This was because I didn't stream on Thursday. Meow GPT doesn't work here. Oh, I meant for the job? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can have it installed in your browser. When's the next stream? That's a very good question. I know we're doing the book club on Friday. We might have one tonight. I might be back tonight. I think I might be back tonight for a bonus stream. So we can keep working on this. I'm going to send you guys to a decent place with some decent space. Let's talk about some winners and losers. The interviews went really well this week. I really appreciate you guys bearing with me on my tough schedule. It was nice to accomplish a lot of these goals. Hopefully, we get the things that we want after all the hard work that we put in. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe and do all that cool stuff. Follow me on YouTube. I really need some help on YouTube. The interview that we did on Tuesday with Twitch was super interesting and insightful. I can't wait to give you guys more information on that. But if you're not following me or if you're not part of the Discord, you gotta join up. Join up now before it's too late. Take our raid message when we go raid this individual. Y'all don't be on some strange shit, okay? Save that for me. I'll probably see you guys tonight. And all the good stuff. All right. Everybody go to the gym. On 3. 1, 2, 3.